Good morning. This is Diana Sescalini. This is week number 5 of 8 weeks for my UCR cost accounting. Today is Thursday, May 4th. Here's what's happening this week. And before I get started, please double check your Canvas grades to make sure they reflect the proper grades, because those are the grades I go by. So what's in there is how the grade that I actually give you. So this week there's quiz number 4, which covers chapters 6 and 7. And then this week we're going to do chapters 8 and 9. Chapters 8 is process costing. This is one of the harder chapters. I'm just letting you know it is one of the harder chapters. It's taking a look at, it's like job cost, but as it moves through the assembly line or the manufacturing process, it looks at only the things that you actually have completed. It looks at something called equivalent units of production. So process costing is when you don't actually do a job costing, you actually batch things together. And so if you have a batch of stuff that's not quite complete, it's still considered, it'll still look at how much of that batch is complete. So it is one of my harder chapters, guys. I'm just being realistic with you. And then we have chapter 9, which is called activity-based costing. For me, this is much easier because it looks at activities. Activities are things such as, let's say I'm making a picnic table, okay? Activity might be the cutting department where I cut the wood, the assembly department where I actually put it together, and maybe the paint department. So those would be 3 different activities, and the cost incurred in each activity is how I cost my product. So it's basically looking at the total activity divided by the total cost, or wait a minute, the total cost divided by the total activity to find a rate, and then once you get the rate, you apply it to how much of the activity was applied in that particular job. So that's what's happening this week. There's also the discussion board, and all of this is due on Thursday, May 11th. So again, this is week 5 of UCR cost accounting class, Thursday, May 4th. Please feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions about anything, you need help with anything, you need extension on a work, anything, please. I want you to know that my door is always open for you. It's my job to make sure you just understand this material. My goal is not to make you memorize it. You just need to understand what's happening in the processes here. Thank you so much and have a great week.